Morning, everybody. We got some ramps loaded in the back of the truck here. We got to take a little road trip. Time for a new and fun, exciting project. So, guys, I won my first online auction. You would think I've won more than that, but I always lose. I'm too cheap. So check out what's following us home. Look at that cute little guy. I can now say I've got the biggest 1972 Massey Ferguson and the smallest 1972 Massey Ferguson. Yay me. There. That looks like it's going to be the least hard to get this out of here. Boy, this wind is something else today. Looks like she'll go straight down. Getting too old for this stuff, guys. But she's a hydro, and I don't know how to get that, or even if I can get that into neutral. I'd assume there's a way. Got to be a button to push or a lever or something somewhere. Who knows what, but I don't know what it is or what it is. So, yeah. There, guys. Check out the newest addition to the JT's Barn and Grill Massey Ferguson collection. The smallest tractor-like tractor Massey ever made. Now, before you start commenting, they made a 5 and they made a 6. Yeah, they did, but they didn't look like that. They didn't look like a tractor. I have been looking for one of these little tractors for so long. The only problems I've ever come across is A, somebody's got one for sale on Marketplace for some stupid, ridiculous amount of money in this condition. Non-running, been sitting for I don't know how long. Or B, I get these online auctions. My buddies all know I like this, so they send me this stuff. And somebody auction bids these out into outer space. Well, I ain't paying stupid money for one. But by golly, I finally got lucky. I got one that I could afford, and I'm pretty excited about it. This thing is not in terrible, terrible shape either. I love the fact that it's got all the stickers. I mean, the hood's a little banged up. I'm kind of on the fence as to whether I actually want to paint the hood, which I could. I don't know. If I can find decals, I'll paint the hood. Probably, even if I can just tape that stuff off, I'm still going to paint it because, hey, I'm going to use this lawnmower to cut my grass. But let's see. Holy cow, it's got a battery in it. That is an old school battery. I haven't seen a lawnmower battery with the 6 individual cap cells on it in a long dang time. Wonder if there's a date code on this thing somewhere. I'm gonna have to pull the battery out, but I'm not ready for that at this moment. What is that, a little Tecumseh engine in there, I would bet? I kind of hate how this is done to the hood here. I don't know. I mean, maybe that ain't the right motor for it, but it sure looks right color-wise, and you know, it looks like it's supposed to be there, but I just don't know. Cute little thing. I bet you we can have this old girl up and running in no time. Let's see if it... Oh, geez. Spins over. Got compression. I'll make this thing run. Probably make it run by the end of this video. Guys, like I said before, I was lucky enough to pick this up via an online auction, which, hey, I like online auctions. They're kind of fun. I don't win many of them, but I won this. So, hey, that's good. Good for me. Maybe this will be the straw that breaks the camel's back and I'll start finding more great stuff. Which kind of ties us into today's video sponsor, Surfshark. Let me tell you all about Surfshark VPN. In fact, I can't tell you all about it because I don't have enough time. These guys have a lot of cool stuff, but here's some highlights for you. So, what is a Surfshark VPN? VPN is a virtual private network, and it means exactly that. Anything that you do online now is encrypted using the little Surfshark app. That's what I like to use anyway. I like the app. I can log in no matter where I'm at. If people are on public Wi-Fi, whatever, what have you, they now can't see what I'm doing, which is great for me because I don't want them seeing what I'm doing. Well, like I said, guys, Surfshark's got a lot of cool features. Obviously, they encrypt all your information, which is basically what any of them are going to do, but Surfshark goes above and beyond that. Let me tell you how. For one, Surfshark allows you to use their product on unlimited devices. Your devices, your friend's devices, your wife's device. That is a big high point. One small price, you can use it on many, many, many things. And I don't believe there are any other companies that actually allow that. Everybody's limited, not Surfshark. Just that in itself could pay for the subscription many times over. What else can Surfshark do that's pretty convenient for you? Well, let me give you a personal example. So recently visiting some friends in Canada, I had my daughter call me, flat tire on her pickup truck, didn't have enough money to get a wrecker, get anybody to help her take care of it. So she says, Dad, can you Venmo me some money? I'm stuck at home with this flat tire. I can't get a wrecker out here. Can you help me out? No problem. I get on Venmo in Canada. Nope. You can't. You can't. There is no Venmo is a US only thing, so I couldn't use it. But using my Surfshark, I was able to go on, log myself into an IP address from the United States, get my Venmo to work, send her the money. She's fine now. Everything worked out very well. And that's just a couple of highlights. I mean, obviously, guys, Surfshark VPN is a great way to go. They keep your information safe by encrypting it so other people can't see what you're doing. They can't see where you've been. In fact, right now, if you want to try Surfshark, you can use this code. They'll give you 3 months for free. Decide that Surfshark's not for you, hey, no big deal. 30-day money-back guarantee. They'll refund your money, no questions asked. So enough about that. Geez, I went and shut the hood on this because I get so excited about what I'm talking about, I lose track of what I'm doing. I got a new battery for this. I got some other parts. I want to take this little tractor for a ride today. Let's get back to it. Yeah, I should probably change out of my school clothes before I go getting myself full of stuff that doesn't wash off. There. That is a whole lot better. Now I don't have to worry about getting full of stuff. All right, guys, so got my new battery sitting in here. I went ahead and grabbed the new cable. This one is looking pretty bad. I mean, probably could clean it, but I'm not going to bother. They're, for a couple bucks, I might as well just have a new cable on here. So let me go get this off of here. Let's get the battery hooked up and see if this baby will crank. That off of there. Okay, so that garbage, put that in the garbage container. Get this hooked up. Guess we've got a few extra feet of cable now, but whatever. Rather have it be too long than too short.
That's what she said.
Another thing I don't have here, friends, is a key for this. Picked it up at the auction. We pushed her in the back of my truck, and that's where the pleasantry stopped. So, hey, no big deal. I don't know how long this has been sitting, and it looks like it's just a universal key, but I guarantee I've got a screwdriver that'll fit it just fine. 10, gonna fit anything I've got here. 7/16, that's better. Well, let's see if she's got any. Oh. I'll take that. Excellent. Let's see if it's got spark. This might be easier than I thought. Okay, now I'm just kind of spitballing here, but I feel like the chances of this having spark is about not very many. But hey, I've been wrong before. You can tell I don't work in the garage much here, guys. That's where all the shiny tools are. All right, first we'll see what this plug looks like. I didn't pick up a plug while I was in town. I probably should have, but you can't get it right 100% of the time. Oh man, that looks terrible. That looks really, really bad. But hey, I might have something out in the barn that'll work. Let's see if it at least fires. Well, it made exactly one spark. One time out of all those cranks. Let's, just for shits and grins, I'm going to grab a different plug because this absolutely looks really, really bad. So, where are you going? You about to go see what Mom's up to? Fine. Never wants to work with me anymore. I've got a random plethora of spark plugs out in my barn. I found this marine plug, 874 or L82C. That'll be, for what we're doing today, that's going to be just fine. Looks like the reach is about the same. Oh yeah. Perfect. She's going right in there. Let me see if our spark situation changes at all. You know, now would be one of those times where one of those handy inline spark testers that you can strap down to something would really work, but I don't have that, so it is what it is. Okay. Of course that didn't work. Oh, hey, check that out. We got spark like I can't believe. Well, shoot, guys, at this point, I mean, do I even bother pulling the carburetor off to clean it? I mean, I suppose I could. I mean, it would maybe save a step if the carburetor is full of stuff, and then I've got a gas tank full of gas that doesn't want to cooperate. Maybe I should. Screw it. Let's open the door and push this thing outside and put some gas in it. Just, hey, things have been going so well today. I'm all for it. Let's give it a shot. And surprisingly, 3 of 4 tires are holding air, so I can guarantee this one's not gonna. Shoot. Well, maybe for a little while. Yeah, that valve stem shot, but hey, it'll work for now. If that's all that's wrong with that, geez, I couldn't have gotten any luckier with this, but it doesn't run yet, so we'll see. All right, let's get her outside so I can put some gas in it, you know, without setting the whole place on fire because of the wood stove. Well, guys, now I'm just downright, I don't even understand. I went to grab my gas can to go to town, and it's got gas in it. It's like things are just working out in a really strange, peculiar way. Not going to think too deeply on it. Let's put some gas in the tank. I can't believe this would be just a gas and go project because, well, very few of them are. Generally, that's not my policy, but whatever. Let's see. Now, can I get it in here without spilling it all over creation? Mostly. That's more than enough. There, got some on things. Now I feel better. Okay. Set that down here. Wait for it to start leaking out of the carburetor. Then I'll know. Let's put that back on. Okay, what? The fuel on? Maybe. Okay. It's leaking from the carburetor, so now I know that it's right. And from the fuel shut off and the hose. Let's shut that back off again and maybe change. Let's fix these problems. All right, let's do the right thing here and fix this better than it is right now. Well, I'm glad it's a nice day outside right now, guys, because I sure can't push it back in the house and work on it. But hey, whatever. Any victory is a small victory, and well, let me get some tools. Let's see. Get this little air filter out of my way. Yes. Choke cable removed. And my throttle, get that off of there. Come on, there you go. Okay. 2 bolts, cut a hose, done. And there we have it, -1 carburetor. Well, let's get this on the workbench in the barn and have a look on the insides. She's pretty wet everywhere, so let's see what's going on in there. Let's clear a spot here. I'm getting real disorganized. I need to take a day and clean, but that's just not going to happen today. Okay, gaskets, good. Needle valve, good. Actually, guys, this carburetor looks like it's in outstandingly amazing shape. There ain't nothing gone bad in here, guys. Huh. I'll take that. I mean, I'm not going to, make no mistake, I'm not going to complain. The only reason I was leaking, this little rubber seal in here has had it. Can't believe it made it this long, but that'll be easy. I can change that. I probably got stuff around here I can change that with. Let's see. Let me get this old crusty hose off of here. Let's try penetrating oil. That ain't going to hurt nothing. Squirt some up in here in the main jet. See if it comes out through the... See if it comes through. Excellent. Works like it's supposed to. I can't believe it. Could this actually be this simple? Let me see if I can find something that's a little bit better than that to seal off the bottom of this float ball. And gosh, I have a feeling this is going to work, guys. Unreal. Well, guys, it looks like my best chance of wanting to get this done today, which I absolutely do. That's not going to be the answer. In fact, I get the idea why they did this, so you could drain the float bowl easy enough if you wanted to. It's not a huge concern of mine. So I found this little machine screw, which happens to fit that hole just about perfectly. I am going to go to town, find myself a little tiny gas-resistant O-ring and a nut for this. And that's going to work for this. Grab myself a little piece of fuel hose while I'm there, and then we'll try this all over again. All right, back from town. Now, I don't know how long this is going to work, but I'm going to try it because it's going to work better than what I had in there. That is a fuel-resistant O-ring. Whatever. Let's give it a shot. Got a new piece of fuel hose here. Let's just put this back together and see what happens. Doesn't mean this one's not going to start leaking because there's little O-rings in there too, but, well, I got... I'll probably end up putting a kit on this thing at some point anyway, so, hey, no big deal. I just want to hear it run today. Okay. See? Okay, so there's that. Got a piece of hose, some clamps. Let's go put this little dude back together. Okay, now the big part is, am I going to be able to, which I doubt. I'd kind of like the fuel line to go where it's supposed to go. Okay, let's sneak that out of there. Okay, good. There, by golly, that's much better. Okay, well, maybe while that's all off, I should go ahead and put this stuff back on. See, even save the gasket, guys. Here. Okay, stick us a clamp on here. There. That's got to go on this side. Man alive, this is going to be awesome. All right, so let's say I put the blower housing back on first. I think that might be wise. Okay. Let's get this figured out. Yep, kind of like that. Got an extra piece just in case. Okay, let's turn the fuel on here and see what happens or doesn't happen. Okay. Well, I know that's impossibly hard to see, but there's no leaks at this point, so that's good. Well, I guess let's hit it. Let me move my high dollar toolkit here. Yeah, I'm not going to put that on right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, maybe we have to make it. Oh, got my foot. Let me have my foot back. Do we need to make an adjustment somewhere? Maybe. Let's. Open up the fuel a little bit, maybe. Choke. Full throttle. Well, that didn't do it. Let's give it a little bit more. Well, you rotten little bugger. Come on, you know you want to. Oh, My throttle don't work. No wonder. Well, let's see what's fouled up there. That might be causing me some issues. Nope, I don't think that's it. I think she needs a little bit more. Twist that screw in the carburetor out one more. Now we're leaking a little gas. Wouldn't expect anything less. There's a little flutter. There's a little flutter. Hey! Yeah! All right! Now we're talking. Here, let me turn off my microphone so you can hear the motor running, not my voice. That little bugger runs pretty good. See if we can find a little tall grass somewhere. Boy, guys, I think with a little bit of paint and a set of piston rings, this thing is going to be the coolest lawnmower ever in the history of lawnmowers. That's pretty awesome. So, you know, guys, we got to have a name for everything around here. And I thought it only fitting. Since I've got a turd Ferguson, I might as well have a turf Ferguson. I love it. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me today. I now have another project I need to get rolling on. So I better get to work. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
When you think you're the coolest guy in the parking lot, and then this guy shows up.